In your own opinion, how does the petroleum price hike affects the traffic flow among motorists, drivers, and license? The modernization and technical breakthrough that are occurring all over the world are affecting of all our needs and wants, commodities and services, and all the essential goods we use in our everyday lives. The increase in fuel prices also has an impact in traffic law, which affect drivers, passengers, and motorists. Traffic management benefits from the way traffic flow reacts to variation in fuel prices. That reduced traffic flow is a result of increasing petroleum prices. Demand for gasoline has a negative price elasticity. And when petroleum prices are higher, consumers are more inclined to use public transportation. Additionally, fuel excess help to both lessen the overall reliance on roads and the intensity of some peak hour traffic bottleneck, or what we call traffic jams. Drivers are likely to view prices as important factor when deciding how, where, and when to travel. Prices associated with transportation include those associated with fuel, parking, and public transportation. Given the important Given the importance of gasoline expenditure in the overall cost of driving, fuel prices are usually especially important. Plans to manage increasing road traffic flow and the pursuit of goals like lowering air pollution, alleviating traffic bottlenecks, and enhancing road safety can all benefit from understanding how drivers react to gasoline price increasing. The benefits of being in a pandemic crisis include these as well. Drivers may shorten their trips and reduce their frequency when fuel prices are high. They might accomplish this by working from home or by filling in at nearby places. Their drivers may switch their forms of transportation as a result of rising fuel prices. For instance, people might decide to use transport, transportation instead of driving their own vehicle. Over time, people may relocate their homes and places of employment in reaction to an increase in fuel prices. Taking as a whole, using public transportation has benefit for us as passengers. It decreases traffic, especially if you are running late for school. Because traffic patterns important since a larger flow indicates that more cars are taking advantage of the flow past a particular site during specific time range. An increased gas prices result is an increased travel speed during the afternoon rush hours, which is consistent with a decrease in the number of vehicles on the road. Last but not least, as I already mentioned, it lessens traffic accident and has advantages on weekdays when students are in school and people are at work. The following covers every topic that was discussed during our instructor Sir R.J. Coronda YouTube presentation. The CDI-4 subject. That means the definition of CDI-4 is the traffic management and accident investigation with the basic driving. While listening to the lecture, I initially thought of the definition of traffic, which is the movement or flow of the vehicles, goods, and vehicles for the aim of ensuring safe travel. The correct term for a traffic jam is one when a vehicle at rest or not move in the middle of the road. Additionally, the four types of road user, the pedestrians, the cyclists, motorists, and passenger. And there mentioned there differences and definition. It also listed the three fundamental traffic signs that I had also written. The regulatory sign, which is the red one, was listed as number one, and failing to obey it would result in a violation. The second one is about the warning sign, which is yellow and serve as a warning to vehicle. And the last one, the third one, is about the guiding sign, which is green and serve as a direction. The initial means of transportation during the Adam and Eve was the use of manpower, one of the three early modes of transportation. The second option is called animal power, and it refers to the use of various animals for transportation. For example, reindeer, dogs, and donkeys are example of this. But the horse is particularly noteworthy because it was these animals that marked the beginning of the mechanical vehicles. And the third option is wind power, and the first man to use it was a general in Korea, and what we call the ancient Chinese kite. The second video discussion theme, the five pillars of traffic, is also the theme of the criminal justice system, which is composed of the five pillars: the law enforcement, prosecution, the court, correction, and community. Additionally, it has the five traffic pillars. It refers to the professional practice of planning, making decisions, and running traffic system for the purpose of ensuring safe and effective transportation, and it also referred to as the traffic engineering. The second is traffic education, which is the practice, instruction, and real implementation of traffic management is in safety management. The third one is traffic enforcement, which has to do with enforcing or implementing traffic rules. For instance, when it comes to traffic regulation, the LTO, legislative bodies, and police traffic enforcer are those who assigned to it. The final pillar or the five pillar of traffic is the fourth pillar pala. The final pillar of traffic is the traffic economy, which examine the positive and negative effect of traffic on our nation. And the fourth one is traffic ecology, which deal with environmental safety. Continue. The continuation, the fundamental details of a driver's license are covered in the video course. The first one asks what a driver's license is and what it means to be given permission to a qualified person to operate a motor vehicle. While watching the video discussion, I also noted down the broad categories of license, yung general types of driver's license. The first one is a professional driver license, which is given to someone whose job involves driving. An individual received the non-professional driver license at no cost. The third is a student driving permit, which is given to a person so they can learn to drive, and operate a car. The international driver license, which given to foreigners who are professional drivers, may not be issued a non-professional driver license in the Philippines. The lesson he provided, Sir Poronda, RD Sir Poronda, is on the prerequisite for getting a license, and it is covered in video number 4. The list contains 7 items. The following is included in this: license as a professional driver for at least 18 years of 18 years of age. Non-professional must be at least 17 years old, whereas student driver must be 16 years old. It also has a body that is physically fit and mind that is cognitively capable of operating any type of vehicle or mentally fit. Can read and write both English and Filipino. We have it has also a medical certificate, a written and practical exam, a licensing fee, and of course a drug test. It's all essential.